Bring me Kelly Clarkson. Hi. Come on in. Let's talk about the Hamilton Mixtape.
Yes.
Now, of course, Hamilton. Don't throw things at me for saying this. I told everyone when I saw it for the very first time, when it first opened, this is going to change everything. And people were like, yeah, a rap history show. Wow. There's an idea.
On paper, it's strange. In person, it's magical.
Look what happened.
Yeah, it is. It's revolutionary. Yeah, it is.
And now with the Hamilton Mixtape, I mean, all the most incredible performers from different
that you would never
worlds.
Find on the same CD.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys, Ashanti, Ja Rule together,
Sia.
Wiz Khalifa.
Andrew Day.
John Legend. Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, yeah. She's the greatest.
I just so.
Who was that? Thank you.
Did you call them? Did they call you? I mean, how did you get involved with the Hamilton Mixtape?
My new label, Atlantic, Craig, I guess he and Lynn were talking, and he came to me with the idea for doing It's Quiet Uptown, and I had never seen the musical. And I was super pregnant. And he sent the song to me and said, would you be into this? Because he knew I loved Broadway. And I said, I love Broadway stuff. I love the idea of this too. So yeah, just send it to me. And the song, if you've seen the musical, is actually there's 3 different people singing in it.
Right.
So I was like, am I singing this with other people or is it just me? Or I was like, what are we doing here? And so they, said, hey, would you mind, coming up with like a pop kind of, version of, staying classic to what it is and not taking away from the element that it is in the musical, but also kind of making it a little more mainstream. So I'm kind of glad I never saw it because I didn't feel pressure at all. But wait, because we had no idea.
So you didn't know.
I had no clue.
Right.
So wait. So they didn't even give you tickets?
They couldn't get tickets.
You
I was
are on the
knocked up.
mixtape and you couldn't see the show.
I couldn't even fly. I couldn't fly. We hadn't seen, and I was literally weeks away from having my little boy. And so they send me this song that's about a little boy dying in my brain because I've never seen the musical.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it was a teenage son. I didn't know the situation, anything. So I'm just bawling. Aww. And literally sending every expletive to Craig Kalman going, why would you send this to me? This is horrible.
It does seem like an evil joke.
I know. It's because every woman, you're still worried about miscarriages at that point. So, but it was so beautiful. It was very hard to record because I recorded it pregnant with my little boy.
Well, have you seen Hamilton?
Yes. And then I was
you finally found some tickets?
Then we had to come to New York for meetings with my label. And I said, you guys, I got to see this. I can't just be a part of this and be like, nope, never seen it. That's weird. And I wanted to see it because everybody was talking about it. So, yeah. And Lynn's last day to perform was 12 hours before we saw it, the night before.
You and Garrett, Garrett saw it the night after his last night as well. You guys probably saw the same show.
Oh yeah, we missed him by 24 hours.
It's still fabulous without him, by the way.
Oh my God, Javier does a great job.
We have questions from the common man. Do you want to ask a couple of questions from the common man?
Yeah.
Greg T, come here. Greg T, please meet the one and only Kelly Clarkson. Now, have we approved these questions? We're not asking anything embarrassing.
I hope they're so embarrassing.
No. We are not that kind of show.
I don't even care. Throw it at me.
You don't, do you?
I'm scared. No, not at all.
I'm scared. Welcome to Questions from the Common Man.
Okay, here we go.
For Kelly Clarkson. Go right ahead.
So, Kelly, you've sung so many hit songs. I'd like to know which is one of your favorites and which one do you wish you didn't have to sing anymore?
I don't sing it, and it's called A Moment Like This. And it's only because it wasn't written for me. So that's the thing. I didn't pick it. That was just for the whoever won. So it does mean something special. Obviously, for the moment that it was. It's nostalgic, but yeah, we don't sing that one. And my favorite is still Miss Independent to sing live.
Excellent.
Only because it's a lot better live.
All right. Next question from the common man.
So, Kel, you have a
Kel.
I just love common man.
You can't even look her in the eye, but you can call her Kel.
Well, we're like neighbors. If I was taking out my garbage and there she was, I'm like, hey, Kel, today's recycling.
All right,
People call me Kel. You're good.
What's your next question?
You've got a couple of kids. So do you drive a minivan now?
I have 4 kids. And no. I drive a Tesla. I have the SUV, the
Excellent.
Tesla. Yeah. It's pretty amazing. I will say it has Batman doors, the wings that come out.
You have a gold-winged Tesla?
No, it's black, but it's his name is Castle. I named him after. I love the show Castle.
Just curious, have you ever voted for someone on a talent show other than American Idol, and did that person actually win?
I have actually voted one time. out of all the 15 years of American Idol, and it was for La Portia, and she did not win, and I was so sad.
She was awesome.
They were both great at the end. I really, really loved her voice.
She
it was
had
just so innate, just
a
so
great
natural.
spirit too. She was just kind of into it.
Yeah.
All right, Common Man. What else?
Well, you know,
got?
Kelly, I read that you like to perform and you walk around with no shoes. I like to perform and walk around with no pants.
It's true.
It's a different kind of venue, brother.
And performance.
Yeah.
No question. I just wanted to bond with you.
On our nakedness.
All right.
I do. I love performing barefoot.
Me too. I'm naked all the time.
Well, she keeps her clothes on and
do
performs
keep
without
my
shoes.
Similar naked.
Okay, next question. Move it.
So,
your Twitter is @Kelly_Clarkson.
Yes.
Does it piss you off that some nobody has @Kelly Clarkson and doesn't use it?
Well, no, what's funny is they told me in the beginning, they were like, well, we can just, make them give you. And I was like, well, I'm not going to rip it away from some super fan. Then I'm like a word I probably can't say on here. I don't want to do that.
And final question. Yeah.
Right. So Kelly, I was wondering, are you okay with that? You being my second favorite American Idol winner after Carrie Underwood?
You're such an ass.
Are you all right with that?
You're talking to a guest like that?
This is my favorite. This is my favorite thing. Yeah. People come up to me all the time. Okay, we look nothing alike. We sound nothing alike.
You're both beautiful.
And people, no, I know, but we just don't. There's nothing about us that's similar, really. And except we were both on Idol. People are always like, "I love your song So Small," and I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I think that you're thinking I'm Carrie Underwood. It always happens. And then a girl that worked with her years ago said that the same thing happened to her. I think it's just we're both blonde and from American Idol.
You have her phone number?
I mean, but honestly, obviously you have poor decision skills and you should pick me
really
first. But whatever. You can't get better than the original sauce, but go ahead and try the others.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you come into this interview and ask a guest a question like that?
That was actually my favorite question.
All right. Questions
And
from
I'm
the
just kidding. She's
Common Man.
awesome.
Get out of here. I hate you.
Should be questions from a jackass.
Questions from a jackass.
I loved it.
How much do you get into Christmas time and the
I
holidays?
all our presents are wrapped. They're already under the tree. I'm really ahead of the game. I'm really weird and OCD.
When do you put up the tree? Are you the right after Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving? When does this happen?
Well, okay, so my husband's mother is an interior designer, so she actually does all our house, and it's amazing.
Wow,
Yeah, it's
that's
amazing.
nice.
And I know he's all like, "We shouldn't pay her. She's my mom," and I'm like, "We're gonna pay her."
Wait, you shouldn't pay her.
I know, you're my husband. He's the same way.
Wait,
I'm
do
like,
you get a discount at least?
You guys, you should see the magnificent. Our house is huge. She does an enormous job. Anyway, it's beautiful, but I want to see it more than you're supposed to see it. They make you wait till after Thanksgiving, and nope, it was November 2nd. We were decorating. It was.
Yeah.
Isn't it fun though?
Well, we as a royal we. I didn't do anything.
Well, I'm sure you did something.
I got the presents and wrapped them.
How nice. Did you decorate yet? Well, the interior designer.
Yeah,
hasn't come
I was
over
like,
quite
that
yet.
was the week she could do it, and I was like, cool.
That's cool. How beautiful. Well,
I love Christmas.
well, welcome to New York. We
Thank
love to
you.
celebrate
It's so
Christmas
beautiful here on
It is.
Christmas. Our kids are with us, so we could show them.
I can't imagine what it's like being a parent at Christmas.
Oh,
Bethany and I,
best.
we don't have kids. I have a dog, and
I have an
Those are
apartment.
kids.
she has an apartment.
I have an apartment.
Right.
And so that's all we have. I wonder if we should rent a child.
No, that's okay.
That's pervy. That's kind of creepy.
Sounded a bit creepy.
What do you have? Oh, okay. You know what song you did that makes me cry every time?
What?
My grown-up Christmas list.
Amy Grant, y'all. That was the song that I loved when I was a kid.
You know what? The thing is, the words to this song are massively powerful.
They're it was my favorite Christmas song when I was a kid.
Do you remember the words? The things you're wishing for?
You remember me? Yeah.
No, okay, but
You used
on
to
the
wish.
list.
You used to wish for all these things. I want to, pony, whatever it is. I can't remember all the things they wish for, but you wish for all these things that are kind of silly. But you're a kid, so now she's older in the song, and she's saying but now I want peace. I want love. I want all these adult things, and it's it's kind of sad but sweet.
It's a very sad but sweet song.
Yeah.
Every man should have a friend.
No more children lives torn
apart, right?
And wars will never start. And time will heal our hearts. It's really. I love that I know these lyrics.
Every man should have a friend.
And
Love will never end.
Or Love Will Always Win.
Oh, crap.
You're rewriting it. You're doing such a
I'm
great
sorry.
job. Hey, by the way, this is what I do on stage all the time.
Do you?
Like, whatever, it rhymed.
I mean, you're still so young. It just seems like, I mean, eventually you'll have teleprompters because you're like out of it.
I have them because
You
this
do?
is what, yes, because I have such a, even for my first solo, like in junior high, I just have this, like, I don't know if it's a learning disability. Like, even if I write it, it's like, I always mess it up.
No memory.
And yeah, I just have no memory. And so then one time I saw Steven Tyler. I was at his show and I was like, man, here's my thing. I know this is such a dumb question, but how do you remember them all? Like, there's so many songs. Like, how do you remember them? And he was like, oh, I have everybody has teleprompters. And I'm like, what?
Teleprompters.
And so, yeah, I have a teleprompter. Now, granted, you don't really look at it that often, but it kind of every once in a while you glance at it and go, right, that's the second verse.
Isn't that great? I like Kelly's. As long as it rhymes, I'll sing it.
Oh, no, but I will say before I did that, I literally, it was kind of a talent. Like, I would totally rhyme. It wouldn't make sense, but it would rhyme.
As long as it rhymes, I bet 90% of the people are like, that sounds fine.
Fans would be like, oh my God, I love how she personalized it for us. And I'd be like, totally. I'm so nice, friendly.
Well, we love having you here, Kelly. Of course, the Hamilton Mixtape. The Hamilton Mixtape is out. We don't know if those are the words that were written for the musical, but she just did her own.
I just picked it up myself.
It's totally fine. Of course, you can pick it up now. And wherever Kelly Clarkson is doing anything, please support her at all times. We love you, Kelly. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. Kelly Clarkson.
Merry Christmas, y'all.